right, so for this one, before we even get started, let me explain this. When we say find h, this is really like h of g. And that might sound familiar because we're really saying h of g of x. Actually, I wrote that wrong. Hold on. Okay. So let's do that first. So I'm going to have so really when we do it this way, we're saying h of g of x. So remember, I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but the first step in that process is I'm going to write out h of x. But wherever there is an x, in other words, I'm going to say 4 times x, but instead of an x, I'm going to put a set of parentheses for some stuff, minus 1. Okay? And then what do I put in the parentheses? I'm going to put in g of x. So I've got x squared minus x. Now once I've done that, I have to distribute through the parentheses. So 4 times x squared is just 4x squared. 4 times negative x is a negative 4x. And then we tack on the minus 1 at the end. Okay? So that's how we incorporate those. So just remember that when you see the big O like this, that's really pronounced f of g of x, right? Which is really h, I said f, but I should say h of g of x. Those mean the same things. But I got to remember to write it down right. We just got done the operations of functions. Alright, so now the last thing they want us to do is evaluate that at 1. So if I say h of g of 1, that's the same as saying h g of 1, which is the same as saying 4 times 1 squared minus 4 times 1 minus 1. Order of operations, this becomes 1 squared is just 1. Negative 4 times 1 is a negative 4, and then we tack on the negative 1 at the end. This becomes 4 minus 4 minus 1. 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 minus 1 is just negative 1. So h o g of 1 is the same as h of g of 1, which is just negative 1. Okay. What question was that, 11?